Alright, what's up guys, this is Spooky, and I'm here to talk to you about a little bit of goodies regarding A.K.I, who's the newest character that we're going to have in Street Fighter 6. She's coming very soon. I had a short opportunity to try her. Unfortunately, I could only kind of try her against the CPU since we didn't really have access to a training mode or anything like that. You see one of the silly faces that she can make. But I think that you guys will find this character very fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and let some of the footage play out and you guys can get an idea of what my learning experience was. Here's some of the specials, first off, and the moves that she has. So she has a quarter circle back light punch, really good fireball move. She has a quarter circle back medium punch fireball. It kind of touches the floor and annoys the opponent, just stays there kind of as a puddle, see, like you see. And then she also has that move, the quarter circle back HP. And it's a two-part fireball that hits at close range, and it looks safe on block, I believe. Her quarter circle forward punch series is a very cool kind of forward spike move, and she can either go forward, she can go kind of up at a diagonal angle, or she can go straight up too with the move, which is really nice. She also has really good buttons, not just in her little special mode, but just overall her buttons are just really nice. She's got a down HP sweep instead of a down heavy kick sweep, which is kind of interesting and weird. But the coolest of all, of course, is the stance, and the stance is the thing that people are the most excited about. Right now, it seems like she has 3 options from it. So down plus both punches activates the stance, and then she has a punch option which flies at you full screen, and I think is projectile invincible too. She has a kick option, which is a 2-part kick, and I think sometimes can start combos depending on the range of how you hit it. It's also really good as a focus breaker or a way to go under some focus attacks. Not all of them. Some of them have a good enough hitbox to stop it. She's also got a quarter circle back series that I don't know how to describe. She kind of jumps at you and does a little like stabby hands thing. I'll show you when it happens to happen here in the videos. But that move is really useful, especially the heavy kick version. There are some scenarios where you can knock them down and set that thing up. And there you go, you see the kick version of the stance breaking through the focus attack there. Really useful. Anyway, the heavy kick version of that move, I'm talking about the stabby thing, is so plus. I mean, like, it's super plus. You get to do whatever you want. Her pressure post stance is really good, and you can cancel into the stance startup too. So you can do something like a medium punch, a stance starter, or transition to stance, and then you can just follow it from there, whether you want to be a pressure string or move on. I'm assuming that's very similar to Fang. I've actually never played Fang in Street Fighter V before, but I'm guessing that it works very similar to how the Fang's cower crouch works, and especially that kick follow-up, the same with the cower crouch kick. You know, that was one of the most annoying moves in SF5, even though Fang was not considered that strong. The way that A.K.I uses that move is also potentially very powerful, and it probably will be just as annoying it was as Fang's cower crouch was. Now, some weaknesses of the character are her combo utility from Drive Rush is not as flexible as some other characters. The perfect example is like if you pick like Ken, you know, guys, how the combo works. You do down medium kick, drive rush, down medium punch, down medium punch. You know, do a special cancel. Maybe after that special, you even super cancel, or you do a run move and you keep it going. You know what I mean? It's very easy to figure out that type of drive rush combo. With A.K.I, because of how her moves and her frame data work, it's not really the same. Like, it's not as easy to just be like, alright, I'm gonna do a medium punch, drive rush, medium punch, you know, EX move, something, ender, right? But having said that, she does have really good buttons. It's not like her buttons are terrible. They're just not all combo tool buttons. So you're gonna have to focus a lot more on single hit confirms and tick throws, you know, creating space after your hit and that type of trick. I think that's what's going to be most effective with the character. Now, one thing that I do like about this character compared to Fang is that with Fang, he doesn't have a fireball really that strikes the opponent, you know, unless he's got like the V trigger or something like that. Like the regular poison V skill fireball is not really a fireball, it's just something that poisons you. While A.K.I is totally the opposite. Her basic quarter circle back light punch fireball is a legit a really good fireball that also puts the poison state on you. And you know, the quarter circle forward punch also is a really good fast move. The EX quarter circle forward punch, like, I swear that thing is almost as fast as like a Guile EX Sonic move. It has humongous range. It pulls the opponent in so that you can go for a small combo or mix them up, and it's just overall like a very useful tool. Anyway, I hope that you guys will really like this character. I don't know if she's necessarily to my style, so I think that we're gonna need more of, you know, you guys that are combo monsters to figure out all the weird tricky combos that she can do. But the good news is that I look forward to his video soon. JWong was also there at the session, and I did happen to see near the end, while I was wrapping up, I did happen to see Justin figuring out some very cool drive rush combos involving the move back heavy kick. And back heavy kick is kind of a move where she like swings her leg really upward, and it looks like it's pretty good post drive rush. So he was using that, and he was also using down jabs a lot. So he's doing a lot of drive rush into jab jab and that type of thing. Anyway, overall, I think that you guys will like this character. She seems very safe. Like, you can be unsafe if you want. You could stance and throw the punch out there and jump at them full screen like a Psycho Crusher Maniac if you want to play like that. But I think that generally most of her tools are hard to whip punish at the mid-range and the longer range. She is an interesting alternative to like the JP playstyle. You know how JP's got so many save like HP from really far away and to cancel into this annoying thing and go from there. She's got a style similar to that, and she can be reactionary just like JP too. So you can kind of see them do their fireball, and then when you see a fireball happening, you know, just go into your stance and come at them. And also, you know, just lots of good tools. Anyway, I hope that you guys will like her. Like I said, to me, she seems like a lot of fun. She's not the kind of character that we needed in this game too. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I haven't talked about this move a lot, but from the new stance, the new coward crouch style move that she has, she also has a throw. And I'm telling you, that throw has crazy range. I mean, like, sometimes you're outside the range, or they're down jab, and they whiff, but you can, like, grab them from that range. It has a good amount of range. And because she's in that low profile state, too, there are certain buttons that are less effective against her. So, as an example, you know how Kens like to do, like, down medium pump, down medium kick or something, and then when they make you block it, they go for, like, the drive rush HP, that type of thing. If you space that, you know, I imagine that there are times where you could go into the stance, and for real, you could just make Ken's drive rush HP just whiff and just catch them. Of course, that would be a little bit of a call out, because I'm sure that he could press like a down medium punch or something there instead, right? But that just the idea of what you can do with that is really amazing. I have no idea what that move does yet. She has a really weird level 2 that it just sends like these webs out at them. I'm not sure if it's meant to be tool to extend combos or something like that. It's a very weird move. This is the level 1 super. This one's cool. She just puts you in a poison bubble. I do wonder if it adds to the poison count. So something that I don't really get to show you here, but that is a mechanic, is that A.K.I also has the ability to do things like when she has you in the full poison state. So when she does enough poison on you and she, you know, gets you in that state, some of her moves get a bonus to them and they get a little bit better. And I'm not sure how that mechanic works. Some of it is mentioned in the move list, but still, that's going to be the most complicated mechanic I think when playing her, is going to be trying out you know, learning how to poison them in the combo, and then learning, okay, because I have already, you know, because I have the opponent poisoned already and I've hit the starter, I can go into this better combo and, you know, get the juicy damage. That's going to be the trickiest part about playing her, I think. And if you can get past that hurdle of learning to hit confirm to the best routes and learning how to really juice the damage that she can get from all her situationals, it's going to make her very powerful. I have no idea if she's going to be meta changing. You know, we just had the character Rashid, and Rashid's performance has been okay, but he wasn't immediately like a completely impactful character. I think that this character, she might be in the same boat. She looks like she should have an impact to the meta. She's got so many, you know, good buttons and nice range, safe tactics, that type of thing, right? So I don't really see how she'd be like completely terrible, but at the same time, I don't, you know, it's hard to know, you know, how easy some characters can counter this stuff, and whether she could handle, you know, some of the menaces of Street Fighter V, including, of course, you know, Jeremy, one of the menaces, and JP. You know, how she gonna handle JP doing pillars full screen and going ham, and how she gonna handle, you know, Ken coming at you with the down medium kicks, drive rushes, and just staying in your face the whole time. Does she have answers for that? And that's the part that I don't know about, but I guess we're gonna figure it out as we go and see what happens. The main thing I can say is that her neutral is extremely strong. Look at that. You just go under buttons. Just keep the pressure on them. Her jump, to me, has like a lot of range too. It might be good for jumping at fireball characters from certain ranges. Although you probably don't need to do that. She's got some pretty good fireball. In fact, I think fireballs are the least of her worries. If anything, she's probably going to be more scared of stuff like JP doing pillars at her from full screen, or just Ken staying in her face, Luke staying in her face the whole time and doing nothing but sandblast strings. That seems like the type of stuff that might be more annoying for her. Anyway, once again, guys, as always, let me know what you guys think about Aki. We're going to get to play her next week anyway, so you guys are going to get your hands on her yourself very soon. But for now, I just wanted to give you a little bit of direct capture footage, give you an idea of what she looks like. And like I said, if you want to see maybe potentially some better combos that she can do very soon before everything goes on, then make sure to check out JWong's channel, because like I said, JWong was definitely figuring out, some drive rush little, not the juiciest that you can do, but some drive rush nice little extended combos to make her look cool and show some of the potential of what she can connect from. Anyway, guys, SF6, it turns out so far has been tremendous, man. I've been having a lot of fun. Speaking of SF4, by the way, if you guys want to see some Street Fighter 6, I'm sorry. If you want to see some good SF6 this weekend, make sure to tune in with me on Twitch, because we're going to be checking out the CEO Taku event, and one of the major games there, of course, is SF6. It's one of the biggest titles at the event. So make sure to check it out alongside with me. I hope that you guys will join me. A big thank you once again to Capcom for allowing me to check out Aki and just see a little bit of what she can do. And like I said, overall, one more time, just to recap my thoughts on her, she has a very safe game plan. She's got a good reactionary style with her stance, both into the punch, the kick moves, and potentially the command grab from the stance as well. And that also gives her some tricky block strings and tricks. So I think that her strengths are definitely in her neutral game and her buttons. Her weakness is going to be in some of the confirms. Her drive rush confirms look to me to be a little bit limited. It's not as flexible as like a Ken or a Luke or one of those characters, Jury. It's going to be more like you trying to figure out the one kind of optimal juicy bread and butter combo, and you're going to be running that one combo probably into the floor. But yeah, that's how it is. Alright, thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and once again, I appreciate all your love as always, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, everyone.